Hi. So this is a video in place of tonight's stream, because my dad passed away yesterday, and I'm down here in the middle of this beautiful work of art of a place that him and my mum put together, and I mean it's the weirdest thing to happen to anyone. I mean, I'm sure there are many of you watching this who've been through this before, and you know the drill. This is the first time I've lost a parent, thankfully, you know, at the ripe old age of 44, nearly 45. Look, there's even a horse coming to see us. But I wanted to record this video because the stream last week felt so good. It felt so right. It felt so me. And it really feels like, you know, something, well, like Ikigai. I often talk about Ikigai with friends. It's this wonderful Japanese concept of doing what you love, what the world needs. I can't remember. Anyway, let's not get into Ikigai now. It's not the time. But it feels important to carry on that thread. But I'm not in London. I'm down here, so I don't have my streaming rig, and I have bigger things than that on my mind now. My dad, my family. You know, I'm so lucky that me and my partner Alex, we had two lovely twin girls just under a year ago, and that, you know, that changes this so much. Like yesterday, I mean, suddenly I actually missed I don't know. I actually missed the moment he went for a stupid reason, but we were there just an hour before, and me and my sister got back there an hour after. I'm going to lose my thread a whole lot in this, and I've lost my thread. Yeah, here's my thread. When I was there with him, you know, just before he went and just after he went, and obviously huge amounts of sadness. I mean, he's a great man. He's an amazing guy. He was an amazing guy. You know, he gave me so much. And, you know, as you do with your parents while they're around, you kind of spend your life trying not to be them. And then when they go, or when they're going, you realise like how much of them they are and how amazing that is. So, you know, obviously there was a lot of sadness and a lot of weirdness yesterday, but I think the biggest feeling I had yesterday, well, looking into the positive, that I, you know, it felt like a transition more than an ending. And yeah, I just feel so lucky that, you know, he built so much in his life. I mean, he was never like an entrepreneur guy like me. He was way too risk averse. But, you know, but both my mum and my dad grew up in relative, if not absolute, poverty. And, you know, they really worked. I mean, obviously with favourable economic conditions, let's say, which, you know, sadly people who are growing up today don't have, but still, you know, they made the best of it. And, you know, I want to show you some of this wonderful place they built. which is, my dad was a doctor, first a practicing doctor, and then got into sort of the healthcare, did a lot of stuff with the WHO, helping set up healthcare accreditation schemes in sort of second world countries, so he went to see all sorts of crazy places. And my mum was a teacher, she's now retired, she was a headmistress, and they ended up in this just beautiful, it's a beautiful place. Like, we spent so much time here over the summer when my dad was really ill, and then he kind of had this rebound, and we spent so much time over there on that terrace just looking at this wonderful view. I mean, they're kind of self-made people, but and they're, it's like they're artists. I think that's the thing. I have always felt like an artist and a imaginer of things and builder of things, and I always thought that was me not being them. I was just like, I'm not going to be a professional, I'm going to be an artist, and I'm going to create things, and this is a different path to the path you're taking. And then they built this, well, they didn't build it but they renovated it, and they built this beautiful garden, and they have amazing people around them, and they showed me how to build a life and how to, I don't know, I guess, cherish things. I don't know. This is when I woke up this morning, it was just like, okay, no way there's going to be a stream. What am I going to say? Can I even stand in front of a camera without just completely dissolving in tears? I mean, I think I'm going to put this up on the channel because I don't know. It feels like the most important thing is to quote unquote be real. I mean that term. There's so much bullshit attached to being real these days, but I think always, through this whole year has been a fucking crazy year, and well, I think when people speak their truth, and not in that way where my truth is that I have a problem with X, Y, Z, your feelings, not your opinions. That kind of speaking of truth, I don't know, it just feels really valuable, and I guess I feel like I don't want this, what happened yesterday, seeing this amazing transition and just being really fucking grateful and thankful, not, again, another word which has kind of attracted a lot of bullshit like gratitude, but I am truly grateful for this. What an amazing lot I've been given, and I want to do what they did, is take that and make the world a better place. Anyway, I've lost my thread again. I'm fed up of, well, I'm not fed up of, because I think I do generally I like to just be truthful and open, and I'm building a club, and you're all invited, and let's make music together. That is cool, and that is wonderful, and that's almost that's sort of the medium. That's the medium through which I want to be truthful, and open, but ultimately I feel like everything I do is I want to do things that bring people together, and I think one of the best things that we can do, I can do, let's not say we, I'll just say I think the best thing I can do is invite people into as much of my life as I can without making it weird. So, rambly ramble. Yeah, in remembrance of an amazing dad. I'll try and get on the stream again next week. It's actually going to be my birthday, so who knows? Who knows? But yeah, big love. Keep your people close. Be creative. Be patient. Be committed. Peace out. I'll see you all soon.